Hello, welcome to the sideboard one last time here at the StarCityGames.com Team Open in Worcester, part of the SCG Tour, brought to you by Ultimate Guard. I'm Nick Miller alongside our champions, Bryant Cook, Jacob Saracino, Matthew Cotrupe. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
It was a long tournament. You guys were a team I was following all weekend long. You know, there's a story because Matthew, of course, weren't on the team until Wednesday night, basically. Bryant and you kind of coordinated that. Take us through what happened and how you got on the team and everything.
We had a player drop out Wednesday night. We were scrambling. Unfortunately, Matt had some success at GP Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago. I think he took 18th? 19th. So we thought he was a pretty good fit, and he joined us.
Were you pretty excited to get on the team?
Definitely super excited.
And what were the expectations coming in, you know, scrambling last minute and everything?
We were just preparing our own format, so we felt solid. Standard, I literally know nothing about. Was leaning on him. He knew Matt. Matt did well at GP Pittsburgh, so we're just fly with it. One round at a time kind of thing.
Okay, and Brian told me that he kind of knew you were a local killer that people weren't quite, knew about.
Yeah.
So he kind of recruited you knowing he was going to carry.
I try to come to as many of these as I can, but I don't get out enough. So yeah, it's nice to actually top 8 one of these, and I'm glad Bryant picked me. It worked out pretty well.
We'll go down the line. 2 of the formats were basically new due to the 2019 coming out and the legacy bans. Take us through how you guys decided on your deck choices.
I just rocked red-black because I'm more familiar with that. I've been playing it for the past 3 months, and I was comfortable with it. So the only change I made was one Banefire from M19 in the sideboard, and that was pretty good. It won me the final.
Won you a couple games.
Yeah.
Showed up in the finals pretty nice.
Yeah.
Well, do you play a lot of Jeskai?
I like the play patterns of Jeskai. I like that control is now viable in Modern, which I didn't feel it was for a long time. I really, really wanted to register for Terminus. I probably wouldn't let me.
I would not let him.
So Jeskai obviously did well for us. Where I lost to my teammates carried me a little bit, but we all did winning where it needed to happen.
I would like to thank Lyra Dawnbringer for single-handedly carrying us a couple times throughout the event.
A couple times on camera.
Teferi too was amazing.
Teferi's always good, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Everyone, of course, knows you're going to be on Storm.
There's only one deck in the format.
But obviously the bannings affected your deck, not Deathrite Shaman specifically, although it kind of affects the metagame around the format, and no probe, obviously. So how'd you handle your deck?
So it's interesting because Gitaxian Probe, obviously, it's gone, which makes Cabal Therapy not so great. A lot of Storm players think that they're better than they actually are with Cabal Therapy, but it's really tough to know what card to name when you're facing Rug Delver, for example, when they have Stifle, Spell Pierce, Spell Snare, Forcible, Flusterstorm. Like just guessing the right card, you have a very low probability. So I ended up adding Thoughtseize to the deck, and that swaps with Cabal Therapy, but then the Gitaxian Probe slots were the 14th land, a 4th Mox, a 2nd Empty, and the 7th Disparate Spell.
Okay, and what do you think about the format now that we've had a tournament or so and a week of Magic Online results to base it off?
I've been playing a lot online. I think it's much healthier than it was before. You're seeing mid-range decks that aren't running Deathrite Shaman now, which didn't exist before.
Looks a lot like it used to, Rug's back and charged, the goose is loose. I'm excited that Bomat Courier is freed a little bit, I've always loved that card so much. Seeing Noah play 4 of it's huge. Really happy again to play.
I agree with the comment on Bomat Courier.
Bomat Courier now a all-format all-star at this point, showing up in Legacy. I've seen it in Modern quite a bit, in Standard, obviously we know it's there. Wrapping up, for each of you, what was the kind of the biggest moment of the weekend or something you'll remember about the tournament?
Just like having to deal with the stress of not being able to chop, because Bryant will never chop.
I do not split prizes.
That was really nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bryant.
One memorable moment for me was I was playing against God Pharaoh's Gift, and I top decked a Goblin Chainwhirler to combine with a removal spell to wipe his entire board and swing for lethal. It was an awesome top deck.
What about you?
Just being teammates with this gorgeous man right here.
All right, well, you guys came, you take it down. Another open trophy for you, of course, Bryant, but for Matthew and Jacob, also congratulations. I'm going to send it back over to Matthias and Ryan one last time here in Worcester.